Should they be bothered about what the intent of government, what the intent of the president is? I mean, if you've been given a job to do and you have a job at hand, isn't the most sensible thing to do is to do the job? Without caring about what the motive of the person who will give you the job to do is.
Yes, quite rightly. But the thing is that I know clearly that this cannot just be the right time for this.
Mr. Fashakin, is it not possible? My colleagues have asked that question in many ways.
Yes.
But is it not possible for us to just key into it, regardless of whatever it is we think the motive? Because it would seem that we've been clamoring for something. I mean, it was just how many months ago that we saw Professor Ben Wambweze, whom you mentioned, visit the president with some other well-meaning Nigerians to talk about the need for a national conference. How many months down the line we see, the president saying he sees the need for that, and we've seen him say he's seen the need for that, and then on the 1st of October we hear that that's what eventually will come. Considering the years that we've asked, most people have clamored for this, shouldn't we just say whatever the motive be, let it be, but we'll seize the moment and move on?
I still get back to the same thing. Before I think at the time that the president was coming in, people had anticipated that, yes, you'll be talking about this kind of conference later in his term. See the kind of issues that are coming up now. Somebody came here and already from the Niger Delta area, and you're already saying that, in fact, what we are talking about now is that we want to be owning all our assets, and I just shake my head. That are these the kind of mundane issues that people are bringing in now?
But that's what the people perhaps of our area want.
Let me tell you.
So if your own
Sulaiman, let me tell you something.
People come to the table with each own demands. Yes. I'm sure we can now actually harmonize this and see.
Sulaiman, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. 1957 was the time Oloibiri, we got our first oil in Oloibiri, in commercial quantities. Between 1967 and 57 and now, how many oil wells are existing in Oloibiri? Probably none, because they have all dried up. That suggests to you and to me that this oil wealth is transient. It's not going to be forever, When after 13% derivation to the oil-producing states in the Niger Delta, how many of the governors have been, arrested for money laundering charges? They have literally lined their own pockets rather than improving the welfare of the people. So this wealth has not even really been allowed to percolate into the people for which it was meant. You see now, so it is only people that have access to AK-47 among them that are now having the juicy contracts, going about with the best rights and all those things around. That is not the kind of thing that we want. I want to see a situation whereby if we look at our constitution, the document that we have, and we feel that, yes, this document has areas that needs to be tweaked here and there. We say, okay, come together, bring your own something to this, and say that, yes, we want to make changes to this.
Mr. Fashakin, let's quickly get this straight. Are you speaking as a citizen of Nigeria, or you're speaking as a member of your political party? Is this the feeling of your political party as well?
Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu said he will consult with his party, which is APC. I am Rotimi Fashakin, a bona fide citizen of Nigeria. I'm looking at this issue the way I see it.
As a Nigerian?
As a Nigerian. I don't want...
Not as a party man.
Not as a party man.
Okay, Mr. Fashakin, do you plan to make any contributions? Or do you plan to send any memoranda to the advisory committee? within this 6-week period?
I mean, I'll keep on looking at their. I mean, I've not thought of anyone because I've not even seen the sense in. I mean, look, at the time that the president was inaugurating the advisory committee, he only touched on. He talked about the Constitution. I mean, the Constituent Assembly of 1978 talked about, you know, the fact that you cannot have sovereign national conference anymore and all those things, but did not tell us that your work will eventually make us to dovetail into, say, having a constitution or something like that. I want to know.
They have a mandate, and amongst the terms of reference is this, that they will come together and advise how the recommendations from the dialogue, when it eventually holds, can be incorporated into the Constitution. That committee is meant to advise the government on how to bring the recommendations into the Constitution. And you're saying that you don't plan to make any suggestions to that committee?
Well, like I said, I will still look at the situation, but from where I stand now, I still don't see the sincerity, the honesty.
Mr. Fashakin, you talked about
in this whole project,
an octogenarian that you respect, who is part of that committee, and the only reason he's not there is because of health reasons. That's the reason he gave for not being there. Now, if that man you respect so much is part of this committee, or has been named as part, and he says for health reasons I won't be there, and he's still making moves, that we're seeing the papers that he's rallying like 13 lawyers and political scientists to produce a blueprint. That means he's still contributing from wherever he is. If this man can be part of this, why wouldn't you, who respects him so much, not want to be a part of advising this committee so they can advise the president right?
You know, Nigeria has a lot of too many governance issues. You know, that you look at the behavior, the demeanor of someone over time, and you look at the fact that should I go ahead, based on the penchant for this person in breaking promises? Look at the ASU strike. See the way they are turning the thing over the ASU, the lecturers. This is sheer dishonesty on the part of this government. See how they are using market women to blackmail the lecturers. It is the kind of dishonesty that you see.
Well, Mr. Fashakin, I think it's important that we say that.
I'm really afraid that we've actually spent our entire time here. We must thank you very, very much, Rotimi Fashakin, member of the All Progressives Congress, for joining us on the program this morning.
Thank you.